I got another question for you. This is an observation just from knowing a few attorneys and and seeing observing that it seems like a lot of lawyers are stressed out, anxious. Some of them, I don't even know if this is true. I don't know if this is like just a generalization. So take it with a grain of salt. But like to drink a lot. Seems like some even depressed. Does that like is that just a generalization that a totally misjudgment thing, or because it seems like people believe that about lawyers too. So
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a generalization, it's a reality. Lawyers are 2 to 3 times more likely to suffer from addiction of some kind. And in 2016, there was an ABA, the American Bar Association, and Betty Ford Hazelden Center report on the dire mental health challenges. Yeah. So I wish that were a generalization. Unfortunately, it's just a reality. There was a 2016 ABA, which is the American Bar Association, study in conjunction with the Betty Ford Hazelden Center that found an astronomical number of lawyers suffering from addiction, mental health issues, and overall dissatisfaction with their lives. And there's a lot of reasons why. Again, the environment in which this latest generation of lawyers have come onto the scene is one that's wrought with challenges. It's very expensive to grow a business. There's tons of competition. The market is saturated. A lot of these attorneys have a lot of student debt. And so the confluence of all these personal factors on top of the reality that you are basically signing on to take someone else's burden. I say it all the time. No one calls a law firm because they're having a good day. So you've just said to someone, give me a call when you're having a really bad day and I'll make that my problem. So you've got people who are incredibly driven and motivated coming into an oversaturated field of other people like them, where it's really challenging to do business and be successful, even though you're used to being successful, who then take on other people's problems. So it's a cluster of conditions that make it a real challenge for the wellness of attorneys. And honestly, that's even part of why I'm so proud of what we've put together here, because I've personally seen how lawyers I've worked with just feel so much better. I found for myself that whenever I am struggling with something, what really transforms my mental wellness is feeling in control. And this machine, the system that we give to attorneys to grow their practice, creates a sense of control that makes it feel like, all right, I know what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, what the results are going to be, how much I'm going to spend, what I'm going to generate. And that's a recipe for better mental health.
absolutely, absolutely. And it's funny, it's interesting too. I think when people put systems like this in place, it becomes more of a game almost too.
Oh,
It's like another passion, right?
well,
It's
absolutely. So like I said, the large law firms that have they've conquered their numbers, they've got a firm control of their numbers. They've figured out how to play this game where I say all the time, if I could stand in front of an ATM and put $1 in and get 10 out, I'd stand in front of that ATM all day. And that's what's happened to the businesses who have learned the value of a client, the investment that they're willing to make in marketing, and what that generates. They are then able to very conclusively determine what's it worth to me to generate X number of clients, and what are X number of clients worth to my firm. And once you start playing that game, I think it does become somewhat addictive, because you suddenly see, well, if I invested this much and got that many clients, what if I doubled that? What if I tripled that? And then you really get, like I said, to be just obsessed with the numbers, to really study the data and see what you can do and how you can control that system to generate the type of practice you want to generate.